Indiana Pacers fans are jacked for the NBA draft. 1 week from tonight, the Pacers are scheduled to draft higher than they have at any point in the last 3 decades. They are scheduled to select number 6. So over the last week, 2 weeks, we've been talking to guys at the pre-draft workouts. A.J. Griffin's the guy we talked to today, and A.J. Griffin is a really interesting prospect out of Duke. He's a one-and-done, shot 45% from beyond the arc this year. He's a 3-and-D type guy, 6'5", 6'6". His feet not really quick, but he's 18 years old. That could develop. Could A.J. Griffin be the guy that the Pacers select 6? Might they trade back a couple of spots to go get A.J. Griffin? He's got a terrific NBA pedigree. His dad played for 10 years in the league. He has coached since he's retired. He is on the staff today for Nick Nurse and the Toronto Raptors. Couple of knee injuries. His junior year, he dislocated his left knee. Last year in the preseason at Duke, he sprained his right knee. Is that going to put the Pacers off? We talked to A.J. Griffin, and we asked him how this process is going.
Well, it's really exciting, so I'm just enjoying the process, be able to, meet players and coaches too, I wasn't able to before, so it's just, good to get that experience.
What kind of feedback have you gotten from from coaches and executives as to where you might go and what you need to do to get better?
I would say, kind of just range, they have me on the draft mocks.
I'm sorry?
Just the kind of range they have me on the draft stocks and stuff like that. So, they just give me advice, on how to get better, coming to the league at a young age, be able to, a lot of coaches telling me, ask questions and, use the resources around you.
How do you see yourself sliding in next to a guy like Tyrese Halliburton or a pass first guard like that in the NBA?
I think I'll, fit perfectly, I think, just be able to play with guys who, look for the open teammates and, get your teammates going. I think, I'll fit perfectly. And, I love his game. I love Tyrese's game. So just be able to, fit in, I think I'll be perfect.
Obviously, you shot really well from 3 at Duke. What other skills do you think can translate to the NBA? What are you trying to show teams throughout these workouts?
I would say, definitely my playmaking skills and be able to create off the dribble. And, just playing defense, That's one thing, I've been taking pride in, and just be able to, just whoever my assignment is, be able to lock him down.
What kind of advantage is it for you to have a dad who's on the Raptors staff, his coach, played for 10 years?
I think it's great, to be able to get as much knowledge and wisdom from my dad, to be able to, just give me the information and, advice on, taking this next step, be able to, know what's coming, how to deal with, the, responsibilities and stuff as it comes.
Is there a player in the NBA currently that you model yourself after or somebody who you aspire to be?
I would say, definitely watch a lot of Jimmy Butler. Yeah. And, just knowing his work ethic, what he does, just to perform at that level. That's what, I look at, be able to come in every day, work your butt off, and knowing that's going to pay off.
Can't talk to a Duke guy without talking about Coach K a little bit. What advice did he give you going into this process?
He was just telling me, you got a lot of potential, but just, be able to work. That's what's gonna, separate you from, the other guys that come in too. Just be able to come in, you're young, just be able to ask a lot of questions and just work hard every day.
Were you born into being a really good shooter, or did you work at it and develop it?
I would say, it's a mixture of both, At a young age, my dad taught me all the fundamentals, especially the shooting, having a good form. And, during high school, I kind of led away from that. It was just, just be able to, use my athleticism. But, I feel like, going off to college, we worked on it again, get my shot right, get the form, get the fundamentals down. And, he's definitely helped me with that aspect.
You come from a really athletic family, so I just got to, what's it like growing up when everyone's really good? And did you have like 2-on-2s in the driveway? Or what was it like with your mom and your brothers and things like that?
Yeah, actually, I think that's where I got my competitive edge, playing against my brother. And my sister too, she used to beat me one-on-one when I was younger, and, I think that, sparked the drive inside of me to, not have that feeling, because every single time I lose to my brother or something, I would, just get upset, car drive back home, just be mad, with that loss, and I think that's what motivated me to keep working hard.
AJ, where have you grown the most over the last year? I know, wouldn't the start to your season a little difficult for you?
I would say, the most part, when I growing, I think, you know, was I'd say just the, I don't know, I would say just like, you know, just be able to bounce back from those adversities and be able to know how to handle those situations where, you know, you're in a spot where you're not playing as much, or, you know, how you get yourself out of that hole. And, you know, all is just hard work and faith in God that, you know, you're going to get through that moment. So.
How are you doing health-wise? Is everything good over
Yeah.
different things you've been through?
I feel like the best I ever felt before, you know, just body-wise, be able to feel like, you know, explosive again, just on the court, you know, feel comfortable, you know, just playing. So.
What has your agent told you, and are you paying much attention to the mock drafts and all that stuff that's out there?
I would say I wasn't as much before, but obviously when you get the NBA lottery, you know, where your range could be, you obviously want to see, you know, what kind of teams you'll potentially be with. And, you know, I'm just excited to get drafted, you know. I'm just be able to, you know, work on my craft and be able to, you know, be a good, you know, a piece of the team that I might be of. So.
What
Anything
teams have
stand
you
out to
worked?
you about this Pacers workout compared to some ones you've had before?
You know, just I would just say, you know, just the guys and be able to, you know, you got former players that play with my dad and just be able to, you know, I don't know, it was a good workout. I mean, I only had 2, so it's, you know, hard to compare, but.
Last question.
That's AJ Griffin. Are you kidding me? For 18 years old, is that kid impressive or what? If the Pacers land on AJ Griffin, I got to tell you, I'm not going to be too upset about it. At number 6, I think you can move up a little bit and you can go get a star potentially in the NBA. Could AJ Griffin be that star? I don't know if he's a star, but he sure as hell can shoot. And that is step 1 toward being a really good NBA player.